What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode in my path to power. Before we get into this episode, if you guys are looking to purchase some FIFA Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out FUT Coin Emporium. They're cheap, quick, and reliable. You can use the code Japes to get yourself a discount. So on with it, and it was time to switch things up. The Serie A team had been pretty good to us so far. We had some nice informs that I ended up, really liking, and then some players that were a bit, well, for lack of a better, meh. They were kind of blah. They were just there. They were out there. So I decided I wanted to stick with the false nine. So I apologize in advance to those of you guys that were hoping for a formation change. It's just not going to happen because I really enjoy playing this formation, and it makes FIFA fun for me. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and I'm most definitely not going to do that. So some of our stuff has sold on. I was thinking about keeping the informed Borja Valera to make a team around, but I decided why not go ahead and sell him and get the coins on. And I thought, you know what, center forward for false nine might be interesting. A man by the name of Jeremy Menez. So I went out and looked, and then I put an open bid on one for 700 coins, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up. But that is most definitely not the direction that this team is gonna go in. It was a nice idea. And then I asked you guys on Twitter earlier today, and I said, guys, there is a legend by the name of Suker. And if there was a gold player that kind of had similar stats, or, sort of along the same lines as him, who might it be? And there was a suggestion for Stefan Jovetic, the Manchester City striker. So this is the team that I went out and built around that man. And I'm going to go through and show you guys really quickly how much I paid for each of them. You can kind of see it ticks through. You can slow it down and go back if you need to. Not a very expensive team. Now, the reason I picked these three midfielders, I picked Javi Garcia because he's very good defensively, and I wanted a guy with a medium attack, high defensive work rate to sit in front of my back four and protect them. Arteta and Gerrard, probably I think they're rated as the two best just regular non-informed passers in the BPL. That can, more or less box-to-box midfielders. I think maybe David Silva might be a better passer, but I'm not totally sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But I should look at that. And I gave Nani what is more or less his bajillionth chance for me to like him this year. Year in and year out, Nani is one of those players that I look at his stats and I'm just like, oh man, he's gonna just be ridiculous, and he's got 5-star skills. And, oh, how about that? Tucks it away. And that is a goal for me right there. It's not Nani, but nonetheless, we do have an early lead. But Nani, he has everything that I would like in a winger, but year in and year out, I'm just so disappointed with him. And I thought, all right, we're going to give him one more chance. Maybe this is his time to shine. And try to do some skills right there. Just so ineffective. And I thought I'd stolen it away, but it was not meant to be. And he gets a little combo sequence, and that is an easy through ball. Sydney Sam and his 90+ pace, there's just no catching him when he gets free like that. And this guy, I believe, is a follower or subscriber as well, because he tweeted me and said, am I playing you right now? And I kind of gave him a cheeky smile, because indeed that was the case. So I was going to do my best to try to work this slowly up. And I'm still trying to play not fully a tiki-taka-esque style, because it is Ultimate Team, and sometimes you just got to do it. But this is probably my favorite ball in the game. Look at that for a pass. Just ridiculous. Nani manages to control it. Thank goodness for that. Magidi spin. He's done him. And that's a thunderbolt into the far corner. And I was like, ooh, Nani. Oh, maybe it's time you take your bajillionth chance, and you're starting to show me exactly what those stats mean. So 2-1 right there, and I am on my way to a victory in this match, or at least I thought that. Oh, look, it's just so clean. That's my favorite way to use the Magidi spin. I've got another favorite way, but it's when you're running straight to the sideline and you use it to go back up the line. It's really clean, and it looks quite nice. Now, a little bit further on, it's Nani again leading the charge, and I'm gonna make a bit of a mess of this. It cuts inside, and I'll take a penalty where I can get him. Nani drawing a penalty, scoring a goal. Maybe things are looking up for the Portuguese 5-star skiller. It wasn't exactly the cleanest penalty to get, but nonetheless, he would be down for that. He got chopped in the ankle pretty darn hard. Stevie G, I think he has actually the same penalty kick rating, 91, as Jovetic. So I didn't know who to give it to, but I thought Stevie G, the legend, we're going to go ahead and let him knock this one away. We're going to count 1,000 to 1,000. He went the wrong way, but that was not a stellar penalty. If you get the counting right, you're going to bury it into the side netting-ish area. But we're going to take a 3-1 victory in that one. Good start to the episode. Good start for the new squad. Some of you guys will know that I like to talk about first game woes, and that's where you play your first game with the squad and you just can't figure out how to use them properly, and they just don't play well together. I picked up Andre Schürrle as my left wing. Some of you guys will remember he's one of my favorite regular gold left-sided players in this game. He does attacking, he's really, really good. And in a false nine, where sometimes you want your wingers to almost be able to play as strikers, Schürrle has all the stats to do that. And this guy, very sweaty BPL team, 4-1-2-1-2, the classic. I'm going to try to cross it in, play 1-2 chip through ball formation. And after 90 minutes, there really wasn't much between us. He had one shot, one on target. I had 3 on target, but was unable to break through. Now we're into extra time, just before the end of the first extra time, and a little bit of combo play. Tiki this, taka that, and it's Andre Schürrle breaking free. Gets a little bit of free space. He's going to put this into the... Oh, it's a fantastic save, but it's Nani here. Not sure what I wanted to do with it. I figured we'll go ahead and get a cross off. I hadn't tried it too much. Loose ball in the box, somehow corralled. Jovetic drawing a penalty, and I watched it back. I wasn't sure if it was a penalty or if it was not, and you're going to see, I think he was trying to clear it with X, and the game locked on to me having the ball, and he ended up slide tackling, taking me down. So definitely a penalty, and that's why I say in that sort of situation, you should be using B to clear it, because if you mistime it, you could very well be giving up a penalty. Stevie G from the spot for the second game in a row. This time we're going to switch it up and go to the other side. 1,000 to 1,000. That's a little bit better of a penalty. Still not quite where I need it to be. A little bit farther over would be ideal, but he did not move and did not stop that regardless. Now we're into the second period of extra time, and oh my gosh, I just made such a mess of that. I headed it back to him. I could have kept possession. I could have done a lot of things differently in that sequence, but it just took one through ball after giving up possession in my midfield. Samuel Eto'o is breaking free on goal. There was no way I was ever going to catch him, and he puts it away. Now, 120th minute, there was always going to be one more chance in it. It's just kind of the way FIFA works. Now, was I going to get the chance, or was he going to get the chance? That was what was up for debate, and I didn't want to rush it, so it's slow, find the pass, and there it is. Put it across, and oh, sometimes FIFA just goes your direction. He knocks it into his own goal, giving me that 2-1 victory. And 2-0 with this BPL side, 4-3-3 false 9. I was all smiles for this one. I want to thank you guys very much for watching this episode. I want to thank all of you that tuned into my streams Sunday as well as yesterday. I might try to do one later today, so be sure to stay tuned to my Twitter for that. If you did enjoy it, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.